Are you ready to change your life? I'll give you some tips on how you can do it best. Hi, I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh for Local Now. I have a PhD in clinical psychology and I'm a psychology professor. And there's something that many psychologists know about, and it's something called the fresh start effect. Now, it's mostly in our heads, but it has to do with having a temporal landmark. That means a time where you believe you can start over. You know, you're losing a game and all of a sudden somebody says, let's start this game completely over. It's the fresh start effect. So we tend to project onto certain dates of the year a fresh start effect. January 1st is one of them. For some people, it might be the start of spring. For others, the start of the school year. September might be a time to get things going, or it might be your birthday. It doesn't matter. It's arbitrary. What matters is that you believe it's a fresh start. Now, here's what you should know about those fresh start experiences. Experimenters did a series of tests on subjects, and they let them kind of play a game, some losing, some winning, and at a certain point they stopped and said, let's do a fresh start and let's try again. And guess what they found? The players who had been doing poorly actually got a lot better, but those that were doing well got worse. This also applies to a baseball player's batting average. Fresh start, new season. If the player had been performing poorly in the previous season, he tended to get better. However, if they were doing really well, their batting average went down. So how can we use this important psychological information to make, say, our New Year's resolutions work? Well, the most important thing about a fresh start is that it gives you an opportunity to wipe the slate clean and start over, but that also means reassessing where you've come from. If you're resting on your laurels and you're pretty proud of some of the things you've done in the past year, a New Year's resolution is not going to help. So my advice is to look back on your accomplishments and say to yourself, what could I have done better? That wasn't so great, was it? Honestly, if you can literally find a way to look back and think of yourself as not doing so well, then you can use the psychology to start over and do better next time. So I do suggest, though, that making any New Year's resolution involves a number of behavioral techniques, which means that you've got to get social support around you. Don't try to make any kind of change alone. You want eyes watching you, because we do so much better when we have, some shame around us. So whether you're posting it on social media that you've started a weight loss plan or you're trying to quit smoking, then you'll get all that support around you. Secondly, don't plan for success. Plan for the obstacles. If you know that there are going to be days where you will fall off the wagon and you have a plan for what you're going to do on that day, you're more likely to succeed in your New Year's resolution. So I want to wish you well with your fresh start, whether it's January 1st or April 1st or September 1st or your birthday. You make that temporal landmark important to you, and it can have a big effect. Thanks so much for watching here on Local Now. I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, you certainly may. The handle everywhere is @Dr. Wendy Walsh. But we'll see you next time, right here on Local Now.